good day everyone. How are you? This is Jomar again from Jom the Writer. It's been a while I am not posting any videos of my vlog. I'm really busy or occupied in terms of my schedule for work and other outreach activities during this pandemic. And I'm hoping that everyone watching this video, you're okay right now. I know what we've been through is not easy, and even right now, we're still fighting for that COVID-19 virus and this pandemic. And a lot of us are not fortunate enough to continue their work, and not only for the employees but also for the employer, that they have to make they made a very difficult decision to close the business because they cannot sustain anymore the operations, especially those that are not essential, and those businesses businesses where their markets are really for those with 15 years old and below, and this group of individuals are restricted to go out from their homes. But anyway, for this vlog, I would like to share with you, my journey for a year during this pandemic, handling a corporation which is really new in the Philippines. So the company existed here for more than a year, or for over, for 4 years, but we officially moved as one, registered corporation under a separate name just last year. And I could still remember I was the one who really processed all of those in the middle of the pandemic. I was scared during that time that I cannot, that I might be infected by the virus, because I keep on going out to the different uh, government agencies. But to be, I'm so blessed and I'm so happy that even until this moment, I'm still not getting that virus. You know why? What I did is really, you just have to follow the minimum safety protocol. I always have to make sure that in my ID I have my alcohol attached to it. In my bag there's another alcohol. In the car there's another alcohol. Then I have to bring extra mask in case my mask will be it's a disposable mask. Sometimes the string here, it will be detached, so I have to make sure I have an extra. And of course, face shield, as the government mandate to wear that all the time. So it's really following the protocol of the health office in the Philippines, to avoid that virus. But anyway, handling a business during this time of pandemic, where things are really uncertain and you're not sure if things are doing well in the next days, you're kind of scared. But if you retain your focus, me as the OM and the person who in charge in the management of the entire site in the Philippines, um, a lot of challenges actually happen along, during the 1 year period since we've started. I could still remember, one of our employees or some of our employees encountered, depression, where you're also scared, and how are you going to support them? A lot of concerns from the people, like, we're afraid to go out and we don't have internet connections and all. But these things are really challenges that would make a person who is managing a corporation or a team to be even more stronger. And I think that's me. No, so I remember one who got, a depression in the middle of the ACQ. I need to be very fast. I need to be strong as an individual that could able to provide him the support, as well as, the management or the corp or the company's financial support to all of them. So it's just a matter of, focus. And you as a leader, one important thing that you should do is to listen to your people. Your people are the ones who actually do the groundwork, and they're the ones who deliver what you want the company to deliver. So what you should do as a manager, as a boss, as anything who handles the company, is you have to listen to your people. After listening to them, try to internalize and try to decide it based on science, based on, probably you can add some emotions, because emotional quotient is really part of the factor. And you can, put yourselves on their shoes and try to negotiate if there's a need. So it was the year is not easy, and I never thought that for that year, for a pandemic year, we can able to survive, and and even we do better things that we never expected to happen. Okay, so as a manager, you always take note. The first thing that you should do is listen, and second is before you're going to react to any other things, complaints from people, problems with people, we have to step back a bit and just a few minutes or a few seconds to pause, try to think and analyze based on the company's policy, the culture, and what should be the right thing and humanitarian approach, and then you can decide it that way. So we are still human, no? We're still human. We sometimes get stressed, and I think another point that make me even stronger during the pandemic, and not able to feel very tired and stressed and think that I cannot survive, is if you have time, please find time to to do extra things that is out of the usual thing that you do every day. Let's say I usually go on driving. I talk to random people. I also want to connect with the different managers, try to see how things are actually doing from their end. And not only for managers, you also have to talk to these people who are workers, like associates, and trying to get their opinions on how they do things, so that you can also learn from them, and you can apply probably some of those to how you will be managing the things that you will do. So at the end of the day, if you listen to your people and you explain to them what's going on, be proactive in all of the things that you do. If there's anything that you need to your people to know, tell them the truth, then covering it with a lie, and then later on everything, it suddenly boom. So be honest with them, and of course talk to them in a very, of course, in a very soft, way of um, discussion. Like, you have to be very, and of course you be very strong in terms of how you deliver your message. You have to be very consistent, and that's it. No, so our people, they always understand, especially this pandemic. But one thing that I think they really appreciate for their managers is for their managers to reach out to them and to listen to their concerns, because they are also human. We are all human. So it's just a matter of discussing. It's just a matter of analyzing how things are actually doing, and it's a matter of win-win. So you have to do a win-win solution to everything, that so that everything will go well. So for a year of pandemic, so a lot have been, or a lot were actually happened in the past 24 months, but no, 12 months, but we were able to overcome all of those. And right now, I'm so happy that we are doing well. I know there are challenges along the way. There is no easy road in any parts of the world. There's always this hump that you need to pass through so that you can move forward. But those are part of your life. Even in our personal life, we have challenges that we need to overcome. It's just a matter of focus. So in short, as managers, as people handling teams, team leads, always listen to your people. That's the first recipe before we can able to decide on things, before we can able to give them back what they are asking from us. Listen to them. And then before you're going to decide on something, make sure to understand what they're trying to say, and make sure to 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 evaluate it evaluate it based on the company culture, the policy, and the situation as is a global situation, especially if we are in pandemic. I know everything will be okay, everything will be all right, and I think it's a living testament that we're still okay at this as of the moment. We're growing, and me as an OM, as a person who takes charge of the entire operations in Cebu, I'm happy, and I'm still able to execute my duties, and I can still able to reach out to my team, and I always find time to to talk to them, and find time to reach out to them, making sure that they're all right and things are doing well. I think that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching on this video, and I hope that I've shared something from you and you learned something out of this one. And please comment in the comment section if you need me to talk additional topics or specific topics that you would like me to share. I'm very happy to share it with you guys. So please continue subscribing to my channel and share it. Thank you, bye-bye, and have a nice day. Please take care.